Hello, beautiful souls. If you are seeing this, chances are you're meant to. Okay, this is a collective reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. It's important that you use your intuition. My readings are always for your highest and best, and they're timeless, meaning when they find you, the timing is right for you. All right, I feel drawn to start with oracles, and then maybe we'll clarify with tarot. I set the intention that Spirit just brings forth whatever information they feel is important at this time, and that it finds the right people. So, Spirit, Creator, Universe, Higher Self, all that is. What messages do you have for those watching? Please and thank you. Okay. So we have adventure. And we have trust your own understanding. I'll let you look at these again because these cards are beautiful. Adventure and trust your own understanding. Get one more. One more. Be your best self always. Honestly, this energy feels like you need to reconnect with yourself. Almost isolate. So you can see she's kind of in the shell. It feels kind of isolated, but isolated in the sense that not like isolated in your home per se. It feels like you need to go out and adventure, right? Explore, but on your own. It feels like not with people that you that may have influence on you. Because maybe there are people that typically you're close to, or maybe you kind of connect with for advice or whatever. This feels like Spirit is saying that you're really meant to disconnect from those outside sources, because it feels like there's a lesson with really going within and like trusting your own understanding, listening to your own intuition, not being influenced by others, because it feels like, whoever you're connecting with, they're giving you advice based off of their own perspectives. And it feels like whatever it is that you're going through right now is something they haven't really truly experienced. So they're not going to be able to provide you that advice. And it feels like it's only causing more issues for you, because it's kind of pulling you away from your own intuition, making you question yourself and what you're feeling. So yeah, that's part of that. The other piece is, going off, just adventuring, from like disconnecting from whatever it is that maybe you're thinking a lot about, or like seeking guidance about. It feels like if you go and just kind of venture off and like be spontaneous, do things that are meaningful to you and fun and engaging, And, you know, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can just be something very simple, but that will look different for each person. And in doing that, it's like, you know, here it says, be your best self always. It's like you're really truly connecting with your, like, your true nature. I just feel like a happy, like joyful, go with the flow version of yourself. And when you do that, that's when clarity is really going to come through. It feels like you're just being bogged down by other people's perspective, and that's not what's meant to happen in this journey of your life right now. So this could be a very strong message or lesson of learning to really trust your intuition, trust your journey, trust yourself. Just trust yourself, right? And maybe you need this because you're questioning yourself too much. Yeah, ironically, the Seven of Cups came out when I said that. So it's like, you know, this energy, he's just so indecisive and he doesn't know which cup to pick. And it's pretty obvious that it's supposed to be the red one, but he's so indecisive and influenced by this like outside energies, or I don't know, he just feels like bogged down, like not clear. And even though the answer is much more obvious than what you think. So yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles, it's like she feels very aligned into, and she's holding the answers right within her hand, right? The fire right there. Like it feels powerful. It feels like that's where the answers are, right there, right in front of her, you know? He's kind of like all over the place, and she's very aligned and like, oh, I know. And it's like by you disconnecting and doing this and like, it's almost like keeping some of this to yourself and just, whatever it is that you're going through changes. But also like letting it go. So if you're really overthinking a situation, I speak so general because it's a collective. So you have to take this as it resonates for you, whatever the situation is. So maybe it's something that you've just been thinking a lot about. You're not sure which direction to go. What's the next best move? Here it's just like with the Two of Wands, she's like letting go. So I feel like and moving forward, what I feel like she's letting go of is all that overthinking. She's letting that kind of take the back burner right now and just focusing on her and moving forward, doing, like I said, going out on adventures and just kind of aligning with herself, because with the Page of Swords, I feel like that's when the messages are the clarity is going to come through. But with this card also, it's like, it feels like she's learning more. She's learning more mostly about herself, but it could be anything. There's just a strong feeling of like clarity, but yeah, like messages coming through and just learning, like knowledge. Okay, we're getting close on time. Is there anything else? The Page of Pentacles, again, yeah, learning lessons. That's just like clarifying that overall, I feel like this energy is a lesson for you to really connect with yourself, trust yourself. And it just feels like there's so much that's going to come from this. And it's very empowering and inspirational. And you're just, when you shift through this, you're going to feel like a new person and completely aligned, and it's beautiful energy. So hopefully this resonates. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Love.